This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2005 Toyota Tacoma Pre-Runner SR5. Obviously it's a crew cab. It is an automatic. It has a 6-cylinder motor and it has 155,000 miles. It was a trade-in. One of the military guys from El Paso traded for an Acura we had. Apparently there's some shipping costs of wherever he's transferring to. It made it a lot more expensive and he needed a car instead of a truck. So this is why we have this, and it's a nice rig. When we got it, we researched it. It had some recalls, so we took it to Toyota, which is what took most of the time between Monday when we got it and Friday when we're doing this video. Spiral cable, which is basically a clock spring for the airbag light, and Toyota also did the gas pedal, the famous wireless gas pedal fix. Then we got it back to our shop and we do about a 2-hour inspection, wheels off, everything, and we did the following. We did front brake pads, rear shoes, rotors. We did an air filter, cabin air filter. The AC was a little clogged up. We also did a driver rear window switch. Then we sent it to detail, and here it is. It's a really nice truck. The biggest problem it has that famous peeling paint issue on the hood. Tires are probably 20% tread, 30% tread. We did touch up right here, here, here. There'll be pictures. We bought this to like give you a little bit of a break from that, and it actually came out pretty good. So we did buy a bug screen for it, but cosmetically it actually is a really good looking truck. But this is my job to make sure that you're very well informed on what you're buying. No secrets. If we know it, you know it. It's worked out well for us for quite some time, about 10 years. And we'll also have 70 or so HD pictures. We'll have a copy of the title in the ad. As much as we know, we'll have a copy of our title and his title, the title that we traded in. Everything that we can possibly show you, we will show you that we have. All right. This is a bike rack lock, and we do have the keys for it. There's a little key that goes in there. I guess somehow you put the frame of your bike in there so you can lock your bike up. I see a little scuff right here and a ding right there. Other than that, it's got a tow package. There's your bed liner. Nice little truck. These things are really hard to kill. I mean, you can really do a lot of damage to these things and they still run. And this one's been taken care of. I would say a set of tires on the next 2,000 or 3,000 miles would be a good idea. But other than that, I think you're good to go. Just a little thing right there. There's your bike rack keys. Right there's your rack, bike rack key. 153,397 miles. There you go. Alright. The hood. We're going to be looking for the VINs on both fenders and on the hood, which will tell us that, if I can get my fingers in now that I put this in there. There we go. Boy, it's hard with one hand when you got this thing on there. There's your VIN on the passenger fender. There's your VIN on the driver fender. And there's your VIN on the hood. That tells you that everything's original. And it's running. It's quiet. Alright, let's see. Let's go over here. First things first, we do have a manual. It came from Classic Toyota in Tyler, Texas, is where it was born. There's your wheel lock key, and I think I felt, yeah, I did. There's another remote in here somewhere. There it is. So you got a remote, you got the wheel lock key, you got a manual. All right. No surprises there. Seats look good. Here's the window. Door lock. This is the switch that we replaced. Up and down. There's a little bit of a rub mark right there. A little stain right there on the seat. Other than that, I don't really see anything else going on. Nice truck. I'm gonna make this my weekend driver. I gotta get some tables for a daughter's birthday party. And I would rather drive this than one of the big diesel trucks. It's a little easier to get around town in. That bed's big enough. So, all the windows work. Now we'll put the mirrors out, in, up, down. Other side, out, in, up, down. That looks fine. Okay, seats. Little hole right there in the back. Other than that, it looks good. There's no surprises underneath there or under there. There's not. Good. Surprises suck. Alright. Let's see. There's your center console. He wasn't a leaner. Oh, this air feels really good. That's blowing ice cold. Let's see. Try the settings here. They all work fine. Might be a little loud, but it's really hot. We got about 2 hours before the monsoon starts. That's Mexico. Right through there is Nogales, about 45 miles. That's where all the trouble's at right now. And right there, underneath those clouds, about 30 minutes from here driving, is an 11,000 foot mountain called Mount Lemmon. And that's where the clouds start over there. And they come together right over the top of us in about, it's about 3 o'clock, about an hour and a half. We will get about an inch of rain in about 10 seconds. And then it'll be nice and sunny after that, and it'll be hot. That's July. The only month that sucks to be here is July. The rest are fine. There's cruise on and off. Tilt wheels under here. There's your tilt. Tilt up, tilt down. That works fine. All right, let's go for, actually, let's try the radio. There you go. CD player also. All right, let's go. All right, if you come to Tucson and drive it home, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees are $250. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is 2%, or and let's say if your state tax rate is like 3%, and you come here to drive it home, which you're welcome to do, you will end up paying a total of 5% tax. That's our 2% city tax plus your 3% state. So you'd pay 5% tax and a $250 dock fee. If, for example, your state tax was 7%, you would pay 9% tax and a $250 dock fee. Our Alaska friends who come down here quite often and drive home, they pay 0% state tax. So when they come down here, they pay 2% and $250 in dock fees. All right, if you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price, nothing more. You deal with your tax man and your MVD or DMV, whatever they call it in your state, when it gets there. Once we receive the wire, we will notarize the title, fill out an envelope, we'll scan everything in, the envelope we mail it in and the title, everything we have will be visible in your online file, including the title that Steve, the previous owner, military guy, sold to us on. So you'll have everything that we have. There we go, jump on it here. Okay, this thing runs great. Really, it's typical Toyota. And I know the air works great, which is a beautiful thing. Anyhow, that is that. Deposit, get your deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, we do not have a deal. All right? Once we get a deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. Last thing I say this on every single vehicle we own. Every single one. Whether it's Dennis's M3, which is right there, which gets babysat and coddled constantly, to any one of these vehicles that we have for sale out here. They're online or not online or whatever. they're out of warranty by miles or years. Either way, the engineers who built this vehicle are basically saying they don't know what's going to happen. If they don't know what's going to happen, how do we know? If they knew that it could go another, if they could give it a 200,000 mile warranty, this truck would sell for $65,000. They don't know. So, what I'm saying is, if you're risk averse, if you don't like to take any risks, you need to buy this brand new and cough up the, I don't know, these are probably 35 now. I know that they were in the high 20s a while ago, but probably low 30s, somewhere in there. Go do that, all right? Because that would not be a smart thing to buy if you're nervous about anything. Don't buy a used toaster or blender or washer or anything. It's not wise to do that if you're afraid of risk. That being said, it is a Toyota, and as you all know, Toyotas are pretty damn bulletproof. You can abuse the hell out of them and they somehow pull through. But anyway, that's my speech on that subject, all right? Just, you know, consider the fact that you're saving a bunch of money buying from us, and then you may have to spend some of the money you saved sooner or later on a repair. You know, window motor or a power mirror or an engine or a windshield or a tire or something. You're not buying a brand new car. All right? Thank you for your time.